Greetings, I'm Bairnt and welcome to the One Stop Co-op Shop. We're continuing our playthrough of Kingdom Death Monster. We're going to be taking on a level 2 white lion. Now in the last video, there were a few things I wasn't exactly sure about. The first one being this lights in the sky. I know we had talked about this. Down here I had done this endeavor and it says a column of light strikes you and you are filled with memory of the dead. Add +3 to every location when you depart. Now, of course, it doesn't say who gets this. And so I wasn't sure if all of us got this or just one person. Well, I was able to find out that it is only one person because in the rulebook, I found this section underneath our settlement event cards. It says endeavors. A survivor may spend an endeavor and add any additional resources to participate in any activities listed. Many of these will require the settlement to have a specific innovation before it can be used. So that's why it doesn't tell us how many of us are able to take this, because it's actually in the rules that a survivor may spend an endeavor. So I am going to have Caramon do this. And I have gone now ahead and put in all their armor. And this is Caramon over here. He got the extra 3 from everything. So not only does he get 1 for having rawhide gear, he also gets +1 because it's a whole set. So he gets 2 to everything, plus he gets the +3 from that story event. And I've even given him an extra 1 because he's wearing that lioness headset. So he's got 6 on his head and 5 on everything else. Hopefully that helps him out in this case. The other thing that I made a mistake on was I forgot to pay for Caramon's endeavor on the Bone Witch. So in that last video, we were able to create this leather worker. Well, actually, I took back the leather worker. We don't actually have that anymore. And I've archived 3 hides and an organ. I gave us back those feathers, the 2 hides, and also the muscly gums. So those are all archived. Of course, we could have used that in the settlement phase to actually make something, but I think it'll be okay, especially if we're able to take this guy down. We're going to have a lot of cool resources to work with when we get back to the settlement phase. So I've gone ahead and set up our showdown phase, and we have the tall grass that you're supposed to get when you fight the white lion. Also, we have some acanthus plants. We have 1 card for the acanthus plant that we got at random. We also got this debris. And since we actually brought with us some screaming bracers, they mention here at the bottom that on arrival, if possible, add acanthus plant terrain card to the showdown. So I have another one of those as well. So there's actually 4 acanthus plants out here. There's 1 over here, 1 here, and there's 1 up here that's kind of off camera, and there's 1 right here. We have their 2 tall grass, and we have our debris token. And the last thing we need to set up is our white lion. He's level 2. He has 10 basic and 5 advanced. He also gets +1 speed and damage token, and he moves up 7. So I'm going to put him right here. He starts with this cunning trait. I'm more worried about this than probably anything else this guy does. It says here at the end of each monster turn, the monster extends his claw. We've read this many times, but it's such a terrible card. If there are any adjacent survivors, target 1 at random and full move the white lion directly away from all threats. Target suffers grab. So this is going to be terrible. I'm going to put it right there. He also gains a +1 strength token or damage token and a +1 speed token. So we're going to put those right here. Now the next thing we need to do is, of course, build its AI deck of 10 basic and 5 advanced. So I've got all our advanced cards right here. I'm going to shuffle these up a little bit, give them a little truffle shuffle, and we're going to put down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Those are our advanced cards. Now we're going to take our basic cards, shuffle these up a little bit. We're going to grab 10 of these, and we're going to see what he gets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, there's only 2 left. So he's a pretty mighty lion. I'm a little worried about this fight. I have to admit, I'm kind of nervous. I don't know if we're going to be able to take this guy down. So we're going to mix those up quite a bit. We're going to give it 1 more little cut, put them right here, and we're also going to put our hit location cards out. Now those don't change. They're always going to be the same. And that's our white lion. He's ready to go. Now will our survivors be able to take down this level 2 white lion? To find out, I need you to meet me at the co-op shop. Now this white lion is not only level 2, he's a white lion that ambushed us during the hunt phase. So he gets to perform an action and then he gets to perform a second action back to back because we skip our first turn because we got ambushed. But I think it's going to be okay. Well, it's not going to be okay. We got ambushed. But we do have the ability to surge during these cards to hopefully be able to maybe do some damage to him even though he's going to be getting 2 attacks. So if we draw our first AI card, it says Chomp. Target closest threat facing in range. And closest threat in field of view, no target sniff. Well, we have plenty of targets. Closest threat facing in range. His movement is 7. He's going to be able to get to any one of these characters. They're all 6 squares away. Oh, this person is illegally placed. I can't have her there. She has to be 6 squares away. She's going to be right there. That'll be just fine. Maybe I'll put her here. Nope, I don't want her there. I want her over here. This is a good plan. She's going to be right there. He's going to go ahead and move, and I can choose who he wants to attack because they're all threats and they're all equal in range. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right up here, and you guessed it, he's going to go against Caramon. So we're going to go see what he does to him. So if we look at the card, it's Chomp, and he gets to have 1 speed, but he gets +1 because he's going to always have that for being a level 2 white lion. 2+ accuracy, and Caramon doesn't have, he has 1 evasion. So he's going to be able to need a 3 or better to hit him for 1 damage, but it's going to be 2 because he's got the +1 damage token. And after hit, Headhunter always hits the target's head location. Oh, it's going to be terrible. All right, let's see how he does. He got 2. Oh, he missed 1. He only hit with 1. So this might be one I might want to use my survival to dodge against. And I think I'm going to do that. So Caramon's going to use 1 dodge. He's going to go down to 6. But since he's got his rawhide armor set, he's able to go ahead and roll. And if I can get a 6+, I gain that survival back. I got a 2. It did not work out. All right, so I did have to pay my survival, so he's down to 6 survival right now. I've gone ahead and wrote it right here on our character sheet. I know you probably can't see it too well. So that's his first attack, and now I'm going to go ahead and surge against this as well. I think I'm going to have every one of our guys try to attack this guy. So I actually can't surge right now because I only can surge during a flow, and this really is the flow point. I should have done it before he actually attacked. But that's okay. He's going to be done with that. We're going to discard that AI card, and now he's going to activate that cunning trait. At the end of the monster's turn, the monster extends its claw. Now here is when I'm able to surge, and you bet I'm going to surge. She is going to surge first. She's going to use 1 of her survival to use that cat eye circlet. Yeah, I know, I'm living and dying by this thing. It says reveal the next 3 monster hit locations and put them back in any order. And our 3 locations are the Beast's Knee. You hit the sturdy white kneecap. There's nothing about this card that's going to be bad about it. Here's a failure action for the Beast Scapula Deltoid. Full move the monster forward in a straight line, cancel all hits out of range. Any survivor passed over suffers grabs, so that's going to be him. So hopefully we don't fail that one. We got a wound roll. Snarling, the monster swats at its attacker. Attacker suffers 1 brain damage. Perform basic attack targeting the attacker. All right, so I have to put these back in an order. So I think we're going to go ahead and put them in this order. Beast Knee, Beast Scapula Deltoid, and the Beast Brow. I have a plan. I hope it's going to work. The person that's going to surge first is going to be Goldmoon, and she's going to use her daggers. I have a plan. We'll see if it actually works. So she's going to go ahead and use her dagger. It gives her 3 speed, so she gets to roll 3, and she needs a 7+. But she's actually going to get 6+ because she has +1 accuracy. So hopefully I hit a couple times here. I only got 1 hit. Oh, this isn't exactly what I wanted. But we do get a perfect hit, so I actually get to keep I get to get my survival back, because on a perfect hit, you gain +1 survival. So she used her survival to surge, but she's going to get it right back. Now let's go ahead and draw our hit location card, which we already know. It's our Beast's Knee. Sadly, it was not. I was hoping to get 2, and if I failed one of them, I could have actually used her specialization and not have to worry about it. But it's all a moot point at this point. She gets lots of strength. When she's rolling, she's going to be getting +1 strength from her dagger. She's also been gaining +1 strength from her monster tooth necklace and another +1 strength because I've connected 2 red affinities. And she has an innate +2 strength. So that's 5 +5 to this roll. So let's see if we're able to wound him. We got a 9. Now, if she has any luck, which she does, she has +1 luck. So she is going to be able to critically wound. The white lion's knee twists unnaturally and shatters. The white lion gains -1 movement token. Oh, that's going to be key to try to keeping up with this thing. We're going to do 1 damage by taking the top AI card off and putting it into the wound stack. And he's going to gain this -1 movement token. That's awesome. I put it here with his token galore over there. And we're going to discard our hit location card right there. And now we're going to see who surges next. I think the next person that's going to surge is going to be Caramon. He's going to use that Butcher's Cleaver. So his Butcher's Cleaver right here, of course, gives him 2 speed, and he only needs a 5+ to hit. And it was a mute point, but I forgot to add our +1 evasion from our Rawhide Vest when I got attacked by that white lion. So we're going to go ahead and roll up our 2 dice and see what we get. We got a 4 and a Lantern 10. Now he does have +1 evasion and +1 strength, but doesn't have any accuracy, so this is a miss. So our hit location card that we get is, of course, our Beast Scalpula Deltoid. Let's see if we wound it. We need a somewhat decent number. We got 6 + 5 is an 11. Plus he has extra strength bonus of 1. So he has gotten a 12, and our white lion only has a toughness of 10. So we were able to wound the white lion again, so that means that this reaction is not going to go off. So we're going to again do 1 damage to our white lion, slowly ticking him away. That's fantastic. Now the other thing we have to do is see if he keeps his survival from his surge. And he got a 7, so he does. He's still at 6 survival, which puts us at Goldmoon still has 7, Caramon has 6, and Kitiara has 6 because she lost one when she used her Cat Eye Circlet. So you guessed it, the only person left to surge is going to be our new little person here, and that is Sturm. Let's see how he does. So Sturm is going to be able to use his Beast Knuckles. He gets 2 speed for that, but they are paired. And it says here, when they're paired, he's able to get use both of them at the same time. So he actually has a 4 speed against this. So he's going to go ahead and roll these up and see how he does. He got an 8, a 7, a 4, and a 2. And Sturm doesn't have any other accuracy bonuses, so he hit twice. Let's see what he hit. He hit the Beast's Brow, which we already knew, or he could hit the Fuzzy Groin. Oh, he's got 2 fantastic things to hit here. Now, the wound means he's going to actually attack back, but this one he's not. So we're going to go ahead and hit the Fuzzy Groin first and see how we do. He got a 2 + 6 is 8. So he's gone ahead and missed this one. Not the end of the world. Let's see if he's able to hit the Beast's Brow. He got a 3. He missed that one as well. Wow, he didn't do very good on that surge. Now we've gone ahead and done this. It says at the end of the monster's turn, it extends its claw. We've done all our surges. So now it's going to go, if there are any adjacent survivors, target one at random and full move the white lion directly away from all threats. Target suffers grab. Grab says place target knocked down in front of the monster. Target suffers 1 damage per monster level. So we're going to go ahead and roll a die to see who he's going to take, her or the 2 guys here. She's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I probably could have done that a little bit easier, but we're going to go 1, 2. He has grabbed Caramon, and he's going to move. Was 7, now it's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares away, and he is going to go and put Caramon off to in front of him. So Caramon is going to be laying down right up there, and our characters are all down here. Now we could encourage him if we want to still, but I don't think that's going to help. All right, we're going to go ahead and, he has to suffer damage now. So we're going to roll our die and see what he gets. We have the waist, so he's going to suffer 2 damage to the waist. So his waist armor is protected him enough here. He's gone down to 3 on the waist. Hopefully this armor all holds up. I hope it does. Now that, of course, is the monster's first turn. Let's see what happens next. We got Vicious Claw, random survivor in range, move, attack, 2 speed, +2 accuracy after damage, 1 bleeding token. All right, this isn't too bad. Of course, it's going to be 3 speed and 2 damage per hit. So random survivor in range. So his range is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He could get to anybody he wants. And it's a random survivor. It doesn't even need to be a threat. It could also be him. So we're going to go ahead and roll our die again. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see what we get. 9. That's nobody. 10. I need those when I attack. 8. Oh, I'd like that when I attack too. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay, the other ones wouldn't matter. So we got an 8. Oh, come on. 4, finally. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to be coming at Sturm. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right back over here to attack Sturm. That's what I'm going to do. And his Vicious Claw is going to go off. So his Vicious Claw here says that he has a speed of 2, but he has that +1 speed token, so he's going to be going at a 3. And he needs a 2+ in order to hit him. Now Sturm does have 1 evasion, so he needs a 3+. Let's see how he does. And of course he hit all 3 times. That's out of control. All right, well, that's too bad for him. So Sturm is going to probably have to do some dodging here. He's going to take 2 damage for each of these. He got hit in the body, the feet, and also in the waist. So Sturm is going to use one of his survival, bringing it down to 5. He's going to block the one to the body. He's going to take the hit to the leg for 2, and it's going to go to a light wound. He's also going to take the one to the waist, bringing it down to 1. And he's also going to get a bleeding token. So right now he has 1 bleeding token. Hopefully he doesn't get any more. Now again, he's going to go ahead and use Cunning. He uses every time. At the end of each monster turn, the monster extends its claw. Now again, I couldn't have actually done any surges yet. We're going to be doing them right now in between these 2 actions right here. So this is the point where I'm going to have her surge. She's going to go down to 5 survival. And you guessed it, she's again going to use that cat eye. Circle it. I need to know what's coming. And the 3 hit locations that are coming are the Beast Heal. So nothing happens. A failure reaction for the Strange Hand, where he's going to perform a basic attack. And the last one is, again, the Beast Temple. He's going to perform a basic attack. These are all failure reactions. All right, I think I'm going to put them in this order yet again. We're going to see what happens. It's just basic attacks, right? Yep, okay. So we're going to put those in that order, and now I get to decide who is going to surge first. I think it's going to be her. I'm again going to have her surge first. So Goldmoon's going to go down to 6 survival, and now she's going to use her adventure sword. She's wounded with her dagger, so unless I need survival, I'll probably be using this the rest of the time because it gives way more strength bonus. So she gets 3 speed with this, and she also has +1 accuracy, so she only needs a 5+ in order to hit with this. So let's go ahead and see what happens. I got 1 perfect hit. Oh man, I need to be hitting more than that. All right, our hit location, we already know it's the Beast Heal. So we're going to go ahead and roll that up and see how we do. We got a 7, plus she has 6, so it's 13 already. Oh, sorry, it's not 6, that's her accuracy. It's 0, but it goes with her courage. And right now her courage is sitting at 3, 6, 7, 8. She gets +8. She got a 15 just with this. Plus she gets a bold load of strength. If she can hit, she'll never miss. That's the deal. So she's done 1 damage. So she's going to take 1 card off the AI deck, and we're going to go and surge with Sturm now. So he's going to go ahead and use his Beast Knuckle. It's his guitar weapon. He needs a 6+, and he gets to roll 4 dice. And oh no, he didn't hit it all. Look at this. 5, 5, 2, and 4, and he needed a 6 in order to hit. So he missed with all 4. Oh, what a terrible use of a surge. Oh well, let's continue on. So that brings Sturm down to 4 survival. So we're going to have to go on to our Cunning card here because we've done all the surges we can. It says if there's an adjacent survivor's target, 1 at random and full move the white line directly away from threats, target suffers grab. There's 2. So we're going to go even and odd. So let's go ahead and roll our die. Even. So that means he's going to grab her. He's going to take her and run. So he's going to move full speed away from his threats. That is not a threat. He is not standing. So I'm going to take her right up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right up here, and we're going to dump her right here. I think that's a great plan. He's just kind of making like a pile of bodies up there. It's kind of funny. All right, that's the end of his turn. Now we can start being proactive instead of reactive against this guy. And to do that, we're going to start with Kidiara. She's going to encourage Caramon. Caramon is going to stand up. And before he does that, I forgot that she has to suffer damage equal to monster level. So she has to suffer 2 damage. So let's go ahead and roll our die and see where she got hit. She got hit in the legs. So Goldmoon has no more armor on her legs. She used to have 2. She has none. And now we can continue with our happy encouraging party. So he is encouraged by Kidiara, who now is down to 4 survival as well. Wow, I've just been eating through this survival. But when you don't get a turn for 2, you kind of start going through some. He's then going to encourage Goldmoon because he has a chance of actually getting back his survival. We're going to roll the die and see if he does. He got a 3, did not get his survival. So Caramon is now down to 5, but that's okay. It's going to be our turn. Now we know 2 of the actual first 2 AI cards. They're those 2 that could possibly hurt us. I'm actually going to have Goldmoon go first. She's going to go 1, 2, 3 right to here. The reason I'm moving there and not into his blind spot is because he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up there. It's the only way he can get into attack mode. Because he has that 6 speed that he got from that advancement. Oh, I was really lucky to get that. I told you that speed would actually play a part in this fight. See, we're going to catch up to the White Lion. And she's going to be using that adventurer sword. So she gets 3 attacks with it, or 3 swings. She needs a 5+ because she does have +1 accuracy, which is really cool. Oh my goodness, I wish she was using her dagger. She got 3 hits, and they're all technically, well, 2 of them are perfect hits. And this is even a perfect hit because of her ability Timeless Eye, but the perfect hit doesn't matter with this sword. But we do know 2 of the hit locations. It's the Beast's Maw and the Strange Hand. Now we don't know what the third one is. Hopefully it's not the trap. It's not. It's the Beast Temple. Failure, basic action, target. Okay, so these are all failures. I cannot fail any of these. That would be terrible. So the first attack he's going to do is going to be, well, we're going to go with this one. Because this one's not that bad if I fail. He's just going to roar at me. Well, I got a 9, so that's definitely not a failure. Actually, that is actually a critical hit because she has +1 luck. So instead, we've got critical wound. The blow destroys the White Lion's jaw. Persistent injury, no jaw. That could affect some AI cards. Roll a d10. On a result of 5+, the White Lion's jaw flies off its face. The attacker gains +1 courage and +1 survival. Oh, let's see if we can do that. That would be awesome. We got a 3. Oh, it didn't actually happen. That's too bad. But he does have this critical injury here. So we're going to put that next to the AI deck because I have forgotten those in the past. Our next one we're going to do is going to be the Beast Temple. Let's see how we do against that one. We got an 8. Well, that's not a critical hit, but it's still a wound. So I'm going to remember that. I'm going to put that right up there. And our last one's going to be the Strange Hand. Let's see how we do against that one. We got another 8. Oh, she had +2 luck, but she doesn't. So she was able to wound all 3 times, and she got a critical wound. So we're going to go ahead and put our AI cards right here, or sorry, our hit locations there, and move 3 of these to the wound stack. That was awesome. Now, I didn't add up a lot of the numbers. The 9s and the 8s, it normally wouldn't hit because he has a toughness of 10, but she gets like +1 billion with that sword. So I really didn't add up all the numbers. It's when she gets low, like 2s and 3s, we might have to do some adding. But on 8s and 9s, I know that those are wounds. Our next survivor to act is going to be Kitiara, and of course she's going to use that cat eye circlet. Hopefully we can find that trap and knock it down. All right, we've got our 3 cards. We have not found the trap yet. Wow. So the bee's femur, nothing happens, a wound. The cat hates this. The monster upset attacker gains priority target. Oh, that wouldn't be that bad. And failure, the white lion swats back and performs its basic action. I'm actually going to put this one on top. Having Caramon be the priority target is not bad, and he's the next person I plan to have go. So we're going to put them back in that order, and it's going to be Caramon's turn now. And Caramon is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get into the blind spot of our white lion. And we're going to try to hit him with that, Butcher's Cleaver. Yes, that's right. So our Butcher's Cleaver only has a 2 speed, so we're going to roll a 2-card dice and see what happens. We got a 6 and a 4. Now, Caramon doesn't have any accuracy, so this 4 misses. But he does get the hit here, which is the one we wanted, because if he does get hit, he's going to gain the priority target if he wounds. And he has a pretty good chance of wounding. He gets +5 and +1 from being Caramon. So he gets +6 to this roll. 6 + 3 is 9. That is actually not a wound. I need to get a 10 or better. Wow, some of these people that I thought he would always wound with his Butcher's Cleaver. But he did not wound this time. So it's time for Sturm. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right up here, and he's also going to hit him in the blind spot. So Sturm is going to fight. He gets a 6+, but he's in the blind spot, so he gets a 5+, which actually would have meant that that Butcher's Cleaver would have hit, because I actually think I rolled a 4, and he only needed a 5+ to hit or something, but I missed. I said I missed. Too late. We're going to go on to here. He has a 6+. He only needs to get a 5 in order to hit this monster. He gets to roll 4 dice. Let's see how he does. He hit 1, 2. Oh my gosh, he hit all 4. You know he's going to find that trap. He hit all 4 times. All right, let's see what he finds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here are the 4 cards. He is going to find the beast's femur. We knew that one. The fleshy gut. We knew that one. The beast chest. We knew that one. Oh, he did not find the trap yet, Bob. Unbelievably lucky. All right, now I got to figure out which ones I'm going to do first. The Glorious Mane isn't going to do anything. Let's just get that one out of the way. It's impervious. He's just going to go ahead and roll. He needs a critical. He got a 6. This is not a critical. This one goes away. Now we got to figure out what we're going to do here. A failure. Full move the monster forward in a straight line. Well, that's not going to affect any of our guys, but we're going to do that one last because I don't want to have him running over us. We're going to do our beast femur first. So we're going to go ahead and take our die that is flying all over the place, and we're going to roll it. Come on, let's get a good number. 5 plus 4 is 9. That's not enough to wound him. So this did nothing. Wow, he needs to get some strength. Now this one I'm a little worried about, because if he does turn around and hits and attacks me, if I fail this one, he's going to run forward. So I'm actually going to do this one forward. If I fail, he's just going to run forward, and that's going to be the end. I'm not going to get to do anything else. Oh, this isn't going to be good at all. All right, that's the deal. We're going to roll this first and see what happens. We got a 3. We failed. Okay, we failed. He's going to move forward. He's not going to grab anybody, and I guess that's going to be okay. This card I'm going to have to discard, because I actually can't roll this, because he's not going to be here in order to do this one. So our white lion is going to full move away from our entire party. And just to show you what might have happened, if I'd have failed that other one, he would have turned around. And if it would have failed again, he would have gone barreling through both my guys, which would have been terrible. So instead, he's going to full move this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to there, which means we're still going to have a tough time getting to him, but I think it'll be okay. So he's gone, he's gone. I think everybody's gone. So we're all done. Every one of us have done. I can't actually do any surging because he's way over there, and I don't feel like doing anything about that. So now it's going to be our white lion's turn. And he's going to draw his next AI card, and it is Bloodthirsty. It's a mood. When this comes into play, draw the top AI card. Okay, so we're going to put this in play, and it does say, when a survivor suffers damage for any reason, place one token on Bloodthirsty. At the start of each, now notice this isn't one I can surge through. At the start of each monster's turn, if there are 3 tokens, remove all the tokens and perform a basic action. Oh, it's going to be terrible. All right, we're going to put that in his little thing. It does say to draw another card. And let's see what this one is. Smart Cat. Reveal the top 10 AI cards one at a time and put the first 2 mood cards revealed into play, and then shuffle the deck. If no mood cards are put into play as a result of Smart Cat, draw an AI card. And then I archive Smart Cat, so this goes away. Now there are some surge opportunities in between here, but there's, again, he's way out of range. There's nothing I can even do. I could throw bone darts. I have a range of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, I can't even throw the bone darts at him. So we're going to reveal a top 10 AI cards. So we're going to start revealing AI cards. First one, Claw, not a mood. Not a mood, another Claw. Well, it's kind of nice to get to know what's coming. Here's a mood, Ground Fighting. Let's see what this says. The monster flops onto its side, waiting for attackers to draw near. While ground fighting is in play, do not draw an AI card. When a survivor spends an action in the zone of death, before resolving the action, the monster performs a basic action with +2 speed and +1 damage, targeting the survivor. Well, let's not stand there then. When the white lion is wounded, discard ground fighting. Okay, we're going to put that mood into play. Now I think it says 2 moods, right? If no mood... First 2. Okay, so we're going to keep drawing. We found 1. Lick Wounds and Revenge. All right, there are no other wound or mood cards. Sorry, there's no other mood cards. So let's see here. But I did find 1. If no mood cards are put into play as a result of Smart Cat, would draw a card. We did put 1, so we are able to... Both of these are met. We then archive Smart Cat. This card goes completely away. So now we've come to an interesting point in this battle. With ground fighting in play, he's not going to perform any actions. He flops on the side and waits for me to draw near. So he's not going to draw any eye cards or do anything until we step into the zone of death or we actually wound him. So at this point, I can kind of set my guys up the way I want to as far as I know. So she's going to spend a turn to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to move up. And she's going to use her cat eye circlet with her action to go ahead and look at the top 3 cards. And let's see here. Again, there's still no trap. Wow. All right, soft. Well, actually, I think we know what these 2 were, if I remember right. Maybe not. I don't remember which ones we knew. All right, soft belly, failure. He's going to monsters forward in a straight line, cancel all. Okay, that's not bad. And failure, perform basic action targeting the attacker. All right, we're going to put them in that order. I think that's going to be the plan. I don't think any of these are going to, yeah, we're going to put them in that order. That's just fine. All right. Now these guys all get to move 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess up to here. He's going to move up to here. And she's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She can move 6. She'll move 6 right there, I guess. That'll be the plan. Now he's not going to draw an AI card, so we're going to go into our next turn. I don't want to step into the zone of death. That would be bad. So she's just going to move up 1, 2, 3. And I'm actually planning to shoot him with this cat eye bow here. I've got this bow, catgut bow right here. Eventually we're going to shoot him. That's going to be the plan. Cumbersome, range 6. Let's make sure I can get him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I can. Now he does have this mood, this bloodthirsty in play. And I do have my whisker harp. I think we're going to use this whisker harp too. It says strum. On a D10 result, discard 1 mood card currently in play. I don't see why not. We're going to go ahead and roll that. I need a 6+. I got a 2. I failed. All right, not the end of the world. She's going to move right here. No, she's going to move 1, 2, 3, right about there. There we go, 1, 2, 3. Because she's planning. I've got these guys set up. She's going to pounce, and these two are going to run in and attack it. That's the plan, and she's going to shoot from right here. That's going to be my plan. And he's not going to be doing anything because he doesn't draw AI cards. And the cunning card is also not going to fire off because it says at the end of each monster turn, the monster extends its claw if there is any adjacent survivor. Well, there are no adjacent survivors. So we're going to go back into my turn again. I'm not going to fire the bow. I'm going to use that harp again and roll. I got a 6+. We're going to go ahead and discard Bloodthirsty. I don't see why I don't do this. This seems a little weird that I can do this, but okay, that's the deal. Ground fighting still in play. It's not going to do anything. I'm going to skip them. The rest of people are going to skip their turns and just wait patiently. And she's going to go ahead now and fire her catgut bow. She's going to spend her movement and her action to fire this bow. And it fires at a 2+ or 2 speed and needs a 7+ to hit. So here we go with our catgut bow. That just doesn't seem like this is right. But here we go, 7+. Does she have any accuracy? I don't think so. No, she's going to go ahead and roll. She got one hit. So she's going to go ahead and hit the soft belly. She gets to add +3 to this. So let's see if she can actually damage him. She got a 1. She failed to damage him. And since he wasn't wounded, again, when the white lion is wounded, discard ground fighting. So he wasn't wounded, so he's not actually going to fight. He's going to sit right there again. So I guess I'll again pass with all my people, fire again with the catgut bow, and see if we can hit him. We got him with a Lantern 10. Now, of course, that doesn't give me anything special with her. Now, the only thing that is happening is I'm cycling through his deck, which is actually terrible. I don't think that's a good thing at all. But we're going to go ahead and see if we wound this. Let's see what happens. We got a 2. We failed. Now, failure. Full move the monster forward in a straight line. Cancel all of their hits now out of range. Any sufferer passed over suffers grab. So our monster is going to full move in a straight line. He's against the board edge. That means he's going to go in one of the 2 directions. I'm going to choose this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's going to be our turn. Now, the interesting thing is I could spend this entire time picking up every acanthus plant and also the debris token. I don't see why I don't do that if he's just going to stay in this ground fighting thing. But that just doesn't seem right, so I'm not going to take advantage of that. I don't think this is really how it's supposed to go. If I'm wrong about how I'm playing this ground fighting, please let me know in the comments below. But as far as I can tell, I'm again just going to move my guys up so they can get ready to fight again. She's going to go here, stand on this account right here actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like I said, the one thing I am doing is I'm cycling through his deck, but he's not drawing any AI cards. So he's not going to move unless I wonder if he's even supposed to move when I did that failure reaction. I don't see why he wouldn't because I did fail, so he's going to do this. That's just what he's going to do. So we're again just going to fire with our catgut bow. I've got 2 attacks here. I hit with 1. Again, a perfect hit, but that doesn't help me. And we've hit our beast paw. So let's see if we actually damage this. I get +3 to this roll. We got a 7. +3 is 10, so we did wound him, so he's finally out of that ground fighting, and I hope I did it right. So we're going to do 1 wound to our lion. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle up our AI cards and take the top card off of this deck, and that's going to be how it's going to go. There we go, they're shuffled up. We're going to remove 1, and now it's the rest of our turn because she was going to be the first person that did anything this turn. So she's going to start by using her... She did her action. She attacked with her catgut bow. Now she's going to surge, bringing her surge down, her survival, to 3. And she is then going to use that, you guessed it, cat eye circlet. I don't see why not. We're going to find that trap. I'm sure it's got to be in here. 1, 2, 3. Let's see which ones we find. No, it's still not there. Wow, I can't believe this. All right, so we have found the beast's ribs. On the wound, if the attacker has +3 understanding, the sound of cracking ribs encouraged by the attacker gains +3 survival. Oh, let's see, or sorry, +1 survival if I have 3 or more understanding. Well, the only person that does is Goldmoon. So I think we'll have Goldmoon go first, and we're going to put this on top. Let's see what else we have. A reflex. Full move monster forward in a straight line. Cancel all. Oh, that's going to be terrible. All right, well, we're going to have to do it. We're going to do this one first because that's a failure reaction, and this is going to be just a regular wound reaction. So let's go ahead and put those in that order, and I'm going to have Goldmoon go first. And we're going to discard ground fighting. I probably should have shuffled into there, and if I was supposed to, I apologize. We're just going to go with it like this, and we're going to move into Goldmoon's turn. So Goldmoon's going to pounce. 1, 2, 3. She's going to use her White Lion coat, which is really cool. She's going to be able to spend her movement and her action to move 3 spaces and gain +1 strength as her weapon. I don't think she needs this. She gets 1 billion strength. So she's going to attack with the Adventure Sword. I'm hoping somebody gets a lot more courage than her so they can start using it, because it's really a waste on her because she has all this extra strength. What I should do is really rearrange some of the guys and give, if she's going to use this, I should get that monster necklace to somebody else and maybe that coat as well to somebody else. All right, she's going to roll 3 dice. She needs a 5+. And she got 1 wound. All right, that's not too bad. So she's going to go ahead and hit the beast's ribs, which is really the person I wanted to have hit this. And she got a 2, which is kind of funny. It actually, I think, is going to hit. So she got 2, plus she has 2 automatically, so that's 4. Plus she gets +8 because of this. So that's a 10, 11, 12. She can't not wound this thing. That's awesome. All right, so she has done a wound. So we're going to go ahead and again take that card and put it in the discard wound stack, and we're going to go on to Caramon's turn. So Caramon is just going to move up 1 square and hit her with that Butcher's Cleaver. And our Butcher's Cleaver needs a 5+, and it rolls 2 dice. So let's see what we get. We got 1. We got 1 hit. Let's see which one that is. Is that the reflex reaction or was the failure reaction? All right, let's see what happens. We got a 2 plus 5 is 7, 8. He did not wound this thing. It's going to actually run away. So he's going to full move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's going to stop when it gets here, which means that it's going to be Sturm's turn. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up into the blind spot and try to hit it. And he's going to use his guitars. And of course, I forgot about being in the blind spot with Caramon. I don't think I would have hit though. All right, a 6+, he needs a 5+. Let's see how he does. I actually don't want him to hit very much. Good, 2 is just fine. I think 2 will be okay. Let's see what we found. Now we know what one of these is. It's the beast's tail. Now the other one, I don't know what that is. Let's see what it is. Oh, we did find the trap finally. This is going to be terrible. All right, it says the attacker is caught in the White Lion's ruse and is savagely mauled. The attacker is doomed. Perform basic action targeting the attacker. So his basic action is just going to be this card. He is going to use 3 speed, and he needs a 2+. Now, he has +1 evasion, so he only needs a 3+ to do any damage to him. And he did hit with all 3 attacks. So let's see where he hit them. Now, I can't use any survival during this, so this could be absolutely terrible. All right, let's see what we got. We got, oh no, 2 to the body and 1 to the hands. So Sturm can't use any survival, so he's going to take 4 points to the body, which is going to be a heavy wound, and it's going to knock him over. And he also got hit in the hands, so he's going to lose all the armor to his hands as well. Wow, that's pretty devastating. All right, he's pretty much, I have to make sure he doesn't get hit anymore. And he's also going to be knocked down. This White Lion is going to turn around, and that's really the end of my guys. It's going to be our White Lion's turn. What's he going to do? Our White Lion is going to lick wounds. Oh no, I don't want him to heal himself. If the monster has no wounds in the wound stack, discard lick wounds and draw another one. I can surge right here, but I don't think there's anything I can do. I can encourage him to get up and attack him. Well, let's just read the rest of the card. Full move White Lion directly away from all survivors. Turn to face the closest survival and heal 1. Move the top card from the wound stack to the bottom of the AI deck without looking at it, and then return lick wounds to the top of the monster's AI deck. Oh, barf. This is a terrible card. So our White Lion is going to move 6 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably right off the camera almost. And he's going to face the closest survivor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're both the same. I'll put them just like that. That's fine. And now we have to take the top card of the AI deck, put it on the bottom, and put this one on top. So he's going to lick wounds again unless I can actually hit him. That's terrible. Now also at this time, I should probably shuffle this hit location deck. We have to do that because we found the trap. So we're going to go ahead and put this in this place right here, and we're going to continue. Now I didn't shuffle that one in because it's not supposed to. It's supposed to be staying in play. Now we got to figure out what we're going to do to get that card off the top. So the monster is gone, which means that Sturm is going to stand up. Now Sturm go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and maybe attack this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She can't make it. He can't make it. She's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She can't shoot it with a bow. So the first thing she's going to do is her cat eye circle it. We're going to make sure we're not going to be fighting against a trap. Our first 3 cards are not the traps, thank goodness. We do have 2 failures. What's this? Full move forward in a straight line, wound. Both of them are going to do basic actions. Okay, well, ooh, this one's even worse than that. This one is what? Suffers a brain damage performs a basic action. That's if you actually wound him. All right, we're going to save that one. Okay, I've got a plan. I've got a really bad plan. Let's see what it says here. Let's see what this one says. Critical wound. The monster howls in pain. Break its elbow. Sinking crunch. Non-death survivors plus 3 insanity may stand if they are knocked down. Nope. 1 basic resource, 3 insanity. Yeah, I'm looking at the critical wounds because I'm planning to throw this stone. White Lion's vision is impaired. It gets -1 accuracy. I think I like this one. This is going to be my plan. I am going to be throwing my stone at this thing. That's the best way to get this thing off the AI deck. But before I do, I might actually attempt to hit him with that guy. So I'm trying to see if any of these would be in a better place. I think it's going to be okay. We're just going to go with this, I believe. But he can't take the brain injury. He's going to go, it's going to be bad news for him. I wonder if I should just, so many hard things to decide. Well, let's see what happens. We're going to go with this order right here. And I am going to use him first. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I can get that wound off of here without him to throw the stone, I actually would prefer to do that. I'd like to save those stones for something where it would have been absolutely no way to prevent something from happening. So he's going to go ahead and attack this White Lion. So he is again going to use his beast knuckles. He gets 4 attacks with these things. And the reason I'm using 4 is I actually have 2 of them. I haven't probably been showing that. We do have 2. And so I get to attack both of them because they're paired. So that's why I'm rolling 4 dice. I know I mentioned it, but I haven't actually shown it. So let's see how we do. We got an 8, a 5, and a 2, and a 1. Now, I don't think I have any accuracy. No, I do not. And also, I forget to do this. When you wound with this weapon, monster gains -1 toughness until the end of the attack. Well, I don't think I've even wounded with this guy yet. So it's not the end of the world. I only hit once. So we're going to go ahead and do this one. It's a wound. Why did I put this one on top? That's a terrible idea. 4 plus 4 is 8. That's not even a wound. This gets discarded. And at this point, I could surge with Sturm, and I think I'm going to. I get to roll my 4 dice, and he's going to be going down to 3 survival. Because if I can actually get that off the top without throwing that stone, that'd be great. So he's going to roll his 4 dice. He needs a 6 plus. He got 3 hits. That could be real dangerous. Let's see what we found. We found the beast's elbow, which we knew about. We also knew about the fleshy gut. The one we didn't know about was this one. Oh, it's the beast femur. Oh, we're totally going to hit the beast femur first. All right, we're going to see if we can wound the beast femur. I get to add 4 to this roll. 4 plus 4 is 8. That's not a hit. It goes back over here. Gosh, I should not be. He needs more strength. That was a terrible. I've set these guys up terribly. I have to think better next time. All right, we're going to go with, I think we're going to go with this one next. Oh, that could be pretty bad, though. He doesn't have a lot of armor left. I think it's going to be okay. We're going to go with this. If I fail, he just runs away, and I don't get any wounds against him. Not the end of the world. Let's see what we do. We got an 8, though. We did wound him. 8 plus 4 is enough to wound, so that's a wound. We're going to put it right there. Now I do have to do this card. All right, let's see what we do. Hopefully I get another one of those 8s. That was pretty good. No, I got a 4. It's a failure. So the White Lion swats back. Perform basic attack. Target the attacker. Oh, this is where it could get really bad. All right, we're going to perform basic. Now, I can't use any survival to dodge this because it's during my attack. So he gets 3 attacks. Oh, this could be bad. And he hit with all 3, of course. Oh, no. Let's see what happens to him. Legs, waist, and head. This could be terrible. The first thing we're going to do is go ahead and put all this stuff back. And we did do 1 wound, so we got that thing off the top of the deck. So I don't have to worry about throwing my founding stone, though I would have done it if I did not actually get that wound through. But, of course, I'm getting absolutely mauled by this thing. So Caramon got hit in the head, bringing him down to 1 in the head, which isn't the end of the world. He got hit in the waist, which means he's going to lose this, and he's going to go to a light wound there. But look at this, the legs. He's going to take a heavy injury, and since it's 2 damage, he's going to have to roll on that vile table. So here's our vile table of death. Oh, no! I'll guarantee he does not survive with that 1. Oh, that's terrible. So we again see our bloody geyser. Blood shoots from your femoral artery at an alarming rate, killing you in seconds. Oh, we have lost Sturm. So Sturm has left our team. Oh man, we lost another person. That's devastating. All right, we're down to 3 people, and we still have a white lion with some good amount of health left. He's got a total of 6 wounds left. That was his turn. Glad I surged with him because he's not doing anything else now. He's dead. He would have a turn to attack him, so he should be facing this way. She could still throw the Founding Stone. I don't think that's going to be pertinent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This thing could get to her. At this point, I think I'm going to try to get it so he comes at one of our characters and not actually be able to make it. If he can, maybe he'll just sniff or something. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I should do about this. Oh, I could get somebody 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into the tall grass. That wouldn't be bad. Then I would get actually a bonus to when he actually attacks me. I wonder if I should do that. Sure, let's do that. Or should I just, no, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to come down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, is that really right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I think that's terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just going to set him up to get attacked. That's going to be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then these 2 will be able to come in and attack him. So she's going to move right there. She used her cat eye circle. She's still going to move. I forgot about that. She's going to move right there. That's going to be fine. She's going to use the Acanthus plant. Why not? She's got an action. She's going to go ahead and use this. So we're going to roll our die and see what we get. We got 3. And 3 on the Acanthus plant says, you find nothing. Archive the terrain. Oh, fantastic. All right. Now we're going to see what our white lion does. I'm actually going to leave us right like that. I think that's going to be okay. Actually, I think I'm going to remove. Nope, we're going to be fine just like that. We're going to go ahead and see what it is. Chomp. Closest threat facing in range. Closest threat in field of view. No target sniff. No, wait, he doesn't have a jaw. Thank goodness I remembered the fact that I actually did this. I put it right next to him. He has no jaw. All right, so this chomp is actually fantastic that I got this. It says here, no jaw. The white lion vomits blood all over itself. Any adjacent survivor gains +1 insanity. All right, but I believe it still moves. So closest threat facing in range. So I believe he's still going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right up to there. Now I think about it, I probably should have put her here so she could surge and attack him. That was brilliant. All right, but since he has no jaw, he's just going to give this person +1 insanity, which is pretty good because Caramon likes insanity. So Caramon is going to go up to 7 insanity. I have to start putting it outside this box because I've been racing so much that it's actually kind of worn through. All right, so he's got 7 insanity. And now I've actually made a fatal error. I didn't even think about this. He's got this cunning card, and he is going to do this. Even though he vomited blood all over me, I should have actually positioned these guys down over here somewhere because he's going to run away from me with Caramon, which is going to be terrible. All right. So let's see here. He is going to, at the end of the monster's turn, the monster extends its claw. So I'm going to have to go ahead and surge right here. I'm going to surge with Kitiara, going down to 2 survival on her. Wow, she's really eating through the survival, but that's okay. We're using it for good. So we're going to go ahead and look at our cards. We got Wound, a failure reaction, full move forward in a straight line, failure reaction, full move forward in a straight line. Well, those are both terrible. All right, Wound. Oh, I think we'll go with that one first. Yeah, all right, we'll just put them in this order. What are the criticals? Trauma, -1 movement token, -1 accuracy token. All right, we're going to go in that order. And he is going to now have to surge with his Butcher's Cleaver. So Caramon surging with his Butcher's Cleaver gives him a chance to get his survival back. Let's see if he does. He did. So he didn't actually use, he used the survival but gained it right back. And his Butcher's Cleaver is going to allow him to attack twice. And he gets to need only a 5+ to hit because he doesn't have any accuracy or anything. But he did only hit once, which is fine. It's this one. And it's actually going to help him if he wounds it. Let's see if he does. He got a 7, so that's plenty. He was able to wound it, and it says, if the attacker has +3 understanding, the sound of cracking ribs, encouraging, and the attacker gains +1 survival. Well, Caramon does not have 3 understanding, but he did do the wound. So we're going to go ahead and discard this. And we're going to go ahead and take the top AI card from here and put it in the wound stack, and now he's going to get grabbed and taken away. So our cunning card is going to have us what? If there is any adjacent survivor, target one at random and full move the white lion directly away from all threats. All right, these are our threats. So I believe he's going to go that way. because the other way is only going to knock him to there. So he's going to turn around and go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's going to go ahead and put Caramon right here. That's awesome. Now Caramon is going to suffer 2 damage. And where does he suffer this damage? Right in the waist. So taking 2 damage to the waist brings him down to 1. Wow, imagine all that armor I have and he's only been hit in the waist. That's amazing. And I forgot about this thing. This thing is probably fired off and I totally missed it. There's a chance that if I fail, I could ignore it and attempt to wound the selected hit location again. I think I have missed a wounding location. What does this say? When attacking with an axe, if your wound attempt fails, you may ignore it and attempt to wound the select hit location again. Oh, I think I've done that. I think I've failed and I should have been doing this. Oh well, that's okay. There's a lot to remember in this game as you play. So missing small little things, hopefully, it probably could mean the end or the victory between your civilization sometimes. But for me, I've just missed a few things here and there. I don't think it's going to be the end of the world. Now it's our survivor's turn. We're going to go ahead and move them. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She doesn't have enough to get into a place to actually attack, but she does have her bone darts. So she's going to go ahead and throw those. Now our bone darts, I only get to roll 1 die. I need like a big number here. I got a 9. All right, that's actually enough to hit. Good job, man. All right. Hey, man, nice shot. Here we go. So I need a failure reaction. Oh, that's going to be bad. So I get 3 plus 2 is 5 for this. Oh, she has plus 4, plus this plus 7. Wow. 7, 8, 9. Wow, not enough. So I failed. Dang, he's going to go forward again. Unbelievable. So again, this white line is going to full move forward in a straight line, cancel all hits now at a range. Any survivor passive suffers grab. So again, this guy's getting grabbed and just taken over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's over here, and this poor guy's right here. Again, he's going to suffer 2 damage. And this time he's going to get hit in the body. So Caramon's going to suffer 2 wounds to the body. He's down to 3. Yuck. Kitty Yara is going to run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, trying to get up here a little bit, and she's going to encourage Caramon. So Caramon is going to stand up, unbelievable, and Kitty Yara is going down to 1 survival. She's been using it like crazy. It's so awesome. Wow, a large amount of survival. He's going to go 1, 2, 3 right here, and he's going to attack with that butcher's cleaver. And we've seen this thing too, and it gets a 5 plus, but I'm in the blind spot, so I need a 4 plus. This time I'm going to remember this. All right, well, I got a 3. All right, so I was able to hit once, and the hit location is our beast scapular deltoid. And I rolled a 9. I don't think he has any luck, though. No, he doesn't have any luck at all. That's terrible. All right, so he did wound, but he didn't get a critical. So we're going to discard our card and put 1 more wound over on the eye stack. Now he's down to 3. All right, so that's not too bad. All right, it's going to be our white lion's turn, though. And let's see what our white lion is going to do. Oh, he's got that bloodthirsty card. When this comes into play, draw an AI card. All right, we're going to mix this up. There's a 50-50 chance that something really bad might happen here. All right, let's see what happens. We've got Chomp. Oh, good, the good one happened. Closest threat facing in range, closest threat in field of view. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on a second here. This could be pretty bad. So the reason this can be absolutely terrible is because it says closest threat facing in range. Well, there's nobody facing in range, but the next one is closest threat in field of view. So field of view is the entire board minus the 2 spaces right behind him. So he actually doesn't see Caramon, but he does have a chance at going at them because they're the closest threat in field of view. So he's actually going to turn around, barrel straight through Caramon, knocking him down and moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here and attacking Goldmoon. So Goldmoon is actually going to get attacked by this white lion. Let's make sure I counted that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, that's right. And Caramon's going to be knocked down right there. Oh, it's just terrible. All right, so he's down, but she's going to get attacked by this Chomp card, which, of course, we've seen before. And since there's no jaw, the white lion vomits blood all over itself. An adjacent survivor gains +1 insanity. So she's going to go up in insanity. And now she's going to be not all attacked, but she's going to have to deal with the Cunning card. Yes, here it comes again. At the end of the monster's turn, the monster extends its claw. Now, he's going to extend his claw, and I'm going to attempt to surge. This is where Goldmoon is going to surge with that adventurer sword, and hopefully we can take him down. So we're going to go ahead and surge with our adventurer sword. I get 3 speed, and I need a 5+ in order to hit this white lion. And we got a 6, and a 5. We hit 3 times. So let's go ahead and see where we hit the white lion. We have hit him in the straining neck, the beast's knee, and the beast tricep. Okay, so that has a failure reaction. I'm going to put that one on the bottom. These two don't have any type of reactions. They're just going to, if we miss, then it's just a miss. So we're going to go ahead and see how we do. We hit the white lion's sturdy kneecap, the beast's knee. We got a 5. 5+, well, we already decided that she gets what, 4, so that's 9, plus she has all that courage. So she's got way over a 10. So that's 1 wound. We're going to put that card up here. We're going to go for our second one. Let's see how we do. I need to get a 5. Oh, a 9. That's a critical hit because she does have +1 luck. So it says here, roll a d10 on the table below. We're going to roll a different d10. Let's see what happens. We got a 5. So just as paralyzed, the monster is knocked down, but that is still a wound. So we've done 2 wounds. We're going to knock the monster over after we're done with all of this. Our last one is the beast tricep. We need to do 1 more wound. We got a 7. That's a wound. And it said that's just a wound. I don't get the critical. So that's 3 wounds that we did to the white lion during that surge. Oh, that was probably the best surge ever. So we're going to put all these 3 of these cards here. And check this out. We've done 1, 2, 3. We did it. We have defeated the level 2 white lion. Of course, it did come at a cost. But that's it. We got him. And we managed to take down our level 2 white lion, but not without a death in the family. We actually predicted that in the hunt phase. Sturm did fall to the white lion. That's too bad. Now, when we do defeat a level 2 white lion, we get a few extra things. We get 4 basic resources just like before. So we're going to shuffle these up and get 4 of these. So we're going to grab this one, that one, and we're going to get this one. All right, so those are our 4 basic resources. We were able to receive a monster organ, a question mark, which is anything, monster bone, and another monster organ. So we got 2 organs and anything and a bone. That's pretty good. It'll go really good with our 2 hides we have back there. Now, more importantly, we get 6 white lion resources. This is going to be awesome. I'm really excited for the white lion resources. Come on, something good. We're going to take that one, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to grab these 6 and let's see what we get. We were able to get a great cat bone. A white fur. That's one of the things I need. Another white fur. Perfect. Oh, okay, now I got a lot of white fur. A lion claw. And then the shimmering mane, which is going to count as 2 hide resources. Oh my gosh, we got so many awesome things. Now, these are all the things we got from this fight. I'm not going to do any experience or anything like that. We're going to do that during the settlement phase because I'm pretty sure this video is going pretty long. That level 2 white lion was so much more brutal than the first one. Then level 1, of course, we're taking down really easy now. This level 2, of course, yields more resources, but is way more dangerous. I need to find a way to be able to keep up with it when it's running all over the board. That's out of control and amazing. But we got some great resources going into the settlement phase. What do you think we should get with these resources? There's a lot of awesome things. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the showdown with the white lion. I'm sure I made a few errors in this. There were a lot going on in this compared to when I fought a level 1. We're starting to get a lot more advancements. We're starting to get a lot more weapons and a lot more things I have to try to keep track of. I'm sure I missed a plus or minus here and there, and I apologize. But we were able to take him down. We did lose a survivor. Sturm is no longer with us. We might have to start working on our population again. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and also hit the bell symbol so you know when our next settlement phase comes. And it's going to be a doozy. And after that, we actually are going to be on our next Nemesis fight. Will we have a chance there? We'll have to find out and see. Also, please leave anything in the comments below. I would love to hear from everyone. It's so much fun to get all your comments. I love to respond to them. It's awesome to have everybody along for this entire adventure. It's been such an epic journey. Again, thank you so much for watching. And if you're excited to see what our survivors do in the settlement phase, then I need you to meet me at the co-op shop.